Hello my viewers, Atomi and welcome to my YouTube channel Daily Express. Please do well to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. Also, the federal government on Wednesday said that the allocation for Rivers State will be released to the Administrator Vice Admiral Ibok Ibas, retired. The government also said President Bola Tinubu's declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers State was timely and meant to avert an implosion in the state. This is as it has said that the former governor of Rivers State and Minister of the Federal Capital Territory FCT Nyesom Wike has no role in the political crisis in Rivers State that culminated in the declaration of a state of emergency. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Lateef Fagbemi San stated this while briefing State House correspondents at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. According to Vanguard, while fielding questions on whether the federal government would release the allocation from the Federation accounts to the state in view of the latest development, the minister said if the administrator requests for it, it will be released to him. And to me, it will be in order for the release of that fund because the event of the extraordinary situation has brought them out of the normal situation of things. He justified the decision of the president to declare a state of emergency in the state. According to him, we have about 2 years into the administration in the state. Now, when do you think President Tinubu, should have come in? Is it when everything has been destroyed? I don't think so. I think the president has acted timeously. He has given the opportunity to all the parties involved to make amends. Before then, he had to assemble them. He had tried to mediate, he stated. President Tinubu had on Tuesday declared a state of emergency in Rivers State, suspending Governor Siminalayi Fubara, his deputy Ngozi Odu, and all elected members of the Rivers State House of Assembly for an initial period of 6 months. In a national broadcast, Tinubu cited prolonged political instability, constitutional breaches, and security threats as reasons for the extraordinary measure. The crisis, which had paralyzed governance in the oil-rich state, stems from a past struggle between Governor Fubara and his predecessor Nyesom Wike, now the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory. As part of the directive, the president also appointed Vice Admiral Ibok Ibas, retired, as the sole administrator to oversee the state's affairs until normalcy is restored. Ibas served as Chief of Naval Staff from 2015 to 2021 under former President Muhammadu Buhari. Tinubu announced in the circumstance, having soberly reflected on and evaluated the political situation in Rivers State and the governor and deputy governor of Rivers State having failed to make a request to me as president to issue this proclamation as required by section 305 subsection 5 of the 1999 constitution as amended, it has become inevitably compelling for me to invoke the provision of section 305 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended to declare a state of emergency in Rivers State with effect from today, March 18, 2025, and I so do. By this declaration, the governor of Rivers State, Mr. Siminalayi Fubara, his deputy, Mrs. Ngozi Odu, and all elected members of the House of Assembly of Rivers State are hereby suspended for an initial period of 6 months. In the meantime, I hereby nominate Vice Admiral Ibok Ibas, retired, as administrator to take charge of the affairs of the state in the interest of the good people of Rivers State for the avoidance of doubt. This declaration does not affect the judicial arm of Rivers State, which shall continue to function by their constitutional mandates. Meanwhile, Rivers State Governor Ismail Fubara has vacated the government house in Port Harcourt along with his family and security details following the declaration of a state of emergency in the state. Reports indicate that Fubara left the official residence on Wednesday morning, a day after President Bola Ahmed Tinubu suspended him, his deputy Ngozi Odu, and all elected members of the Rivers State House of Assembly for an initial period of 6 months. In his national broadcast on Tuesday, Tinubu justified the suspension, stating, "By this declaration, the governor of Rivers State, Mr. Siminalayi Fubara, his deputy, Mrs. Ngozi Odu, and all elected members of the House of Assembly of Rivers State are hereby suspended for an initial period of 6 months. As part of the emergency measures, the President appointed Vice Admiral Ibok Ete Ibas, retired, as the sole administrator to oversee the affairs of Rivers State until normalcy is restored." The declaration of emergency rule has sparked mixed reactions across the country, with some Nigerians supporting it as a necessary step to restore stability, while others see it as an overreach of executive power. My viewers, towards your reaction to this, as the federal government on Wednesday said that the allocation for Rivers State will be released to the administrator, Vice Admiral Ibok Ibas, retired. Okay, let's look at the comment section. Anthony here commenting says Wike and Tinubu are actually targeting Rivers State funds. Ruben Honorius says Tinubu thinks that he has finally achieved his target. He should wait for God's own decision. Gordon Oshigbo says Tinubu and Wike has been working together to destroy Rivers State, but they will be ashamed of their wrongdoing in Rivers. He just will not take it easy with them. Then Idu says the little tyrant from Ijo is out, and I'm really happy. Her market. Simeon Maji says they are targeting the Rivers State allocation, and this exactly what they are doing. Obiwale Olawumi says when there was issues between Obasanjo and Pibat, the Yorubas bat mark my words, Wike political ambition will die very soon. I know that the president will return Fubara back, but 2027 election in that region will be held in Earth. Then Okaba Fide says is that the Supreme Court's pronouncement? Thanks so much for listening. Bye for now, okay?